And we're all set, Monica.
All right. Well, welcome everyone. And I know we'll have some people watching this replay, but we are excited to have you on our Discover Zyia call today. And we are super excited to share all the FAQs of what it's like to become a Zyia rep. So a little bit about myself. My name is Monica Gagne, and I've been with Zyia since September of 2017. If you don't know our story, Katie and I, Katie is actually the one that introduced me to Zyia. She was in a women's networking group and heard about this company, and she called me up and she's like, Monica, this would be a perfect opportunity for you. I know you love workout clothes. I bought them all the time. I was addicted. I was addicted to Lululemon though. That is a problem. So she told me about this company, and I was actually just phasing out of another network marketing company. And after almost 5 years of being in that company, I was just exhausted and I really did not want to do anything else. But I just could not get Zyia out of the back of my mind. I just kept thinking about it, and I'm like, it's activewear. Like, this is you. This is something that you're passionate about. And so I did my research on the company, and I talked to my husband about it. And he was like, what do you have to lose? Like, you buy the starter kit. If it's not for you, you either return it or you end up with these awesome clothes, whatever, And when I had his support and he was telling me to buy activewear, I went out and I signed up very quickly. And my kit arrived and I was just in love. My first pair of pants that I put on were the pocket light and tights. And I think I texted Katie immediately after putting them on. I'm like, Katie, Zyia is the real deal. These are amazing. They're just as good as my Lulu, if not better. I absolutely love them. And so Katie, she can kind of tell her story when she gets there, but she signed up just a couple weeks later, and we started the Zyia on Fire team together. And we've been running it, like I said, for almost getting close to 3 years. It'll be 3 years in September for me. So we have been able to build a huge team of 1,300 reps in just this short amount of time. And it's unbelievable how fast this has happened for both of us. And it's crazy the success that we're seeing with this business. Every day we're just like, is this for real? Like, it's almost too good to be true. And we're blessed to have this amazing team and this community, and I just love it. So Katie, if you want to kind of introduce yourself, then we'll get started on the FAQs.
Okay, yes. When I told Monica about it, I had no intention of doing this. I was running a online health and fitness coaching business, and I was loving it and very busy with that. And I also had prior experience in a network marketing company, and I was like, I'm done with that chapter. But when she got the kit and she loved it, I said, well, I'll just sign up because I might as well wear these clothes and refer people to them. I'm wearing the clothes anyway. I might as well wear these clothes. So I signed up, and I don't know, it didn't take many days after that where it, like, everything kind of clicked. It was like, wait, why wouldn't I do this? Like, this is a pretty amazing opportunity. So it's funny, we have so many people that say, I just wish I would have started sooner. And, I wish I would have launched sooner, and that's okay. Like, wherever you start is where you were supposed to start. But it has been the most unexpected great thing. Like, when we started, we could have never imagined what it has turned into. We have women on our team that are, and you guys have seen the stories in the page, but we have women on our team that are changing the financial health of their families. Like, and actually, I'm working now, and Monica, we haven't chatted about this yet, but because of the amount of income people are going to be receiving from Zyia, I really want to help coach people to spend it wisely, because like, that's the kind of income we're talking about, the potential here. It is life changing, or it can be. And that's only one part of this. Really, for most of us, I think the best part of it is the community of people and the relationships. But whether you're interested in the income, the community, the great clothes, a reason to get dressed every day and to show up for yourself, or whatever it is, I really think this is a vehicle for all of those things for anyone. Okay, so let's talk about some of the details about this. So how do you become a rep? It's super simple. This company is different and unique than many others where there are really no like hidden strings, or it's not complicated. It's such a young company still that it's just very easy. I hope it stays easy for a long time, but all you do is purchase a starter kit. So I posted the most recent starter kits in the group. We have a men's kit, a women's kit, and we have a Canadian women's kit and a Canadian men's kit. So we launched in Canada in January of 2019, and I'm sure we'll launch in other countries eventually. But the kit comes with 5 pieces, and those are customized to your size. It's $295, so that's about a 40% discount on each of those pieces. And then it also comes with a $100 gift card that is sent to you virtually, so you can spend it immediately. And that also comes with 2 months free of our website. So the website is $15 a month. We'll get into that in a little bit, but you get 2 months of that for free. And then you also get about $50 in business tools. So order forms and a lookbook and some things like that. So it's a really great deal, even if somebody, and this is what Monica and I both said when we signed up, and our kids were way different then anyway, but we said it's a great deal on these clothes, even if we do nothing with it. Like, you're not out anything because it's such a good deal on these clothes. So to sign up, all you need to do is click the link that whoever invited you to this group sent you, and it takes you right to the starter kit, and you pick your sizes and you check out, and that's it. Then you're a rep.
Awesome. The next question, do reps keep inventory? No, we do not have to keep any inventory whatsoever. What is great about Zyia is we just have our own personalized website, and that link, if you're at the gym, when we get back to the gym, if somebody says, I love your leggings, all you have to do is give them your own personalized link. They'll order from that, and it'll be shipped directly to them. So we don't have to worry about any shipping or anything like that. As far as keeping some inventory for yourself, I would probably, once you get going in this business, to try to maybe have some leggings and some maybe every other size, just in case when we do get back to normal, and you're at the gym, or you want to drop some clothes off at your neighbor's house, you'll have some different legging sizes for them to try, just so they can see and feel and figure out their size. But no, you don't have to keep any. But when you become a rep, I think we're gonna get into that in a little bit too, about purchasing through parties. We can also earn Hostess Rewards ourselves. And so that is a great way to be able to expand your inventory. Both Katie and I usually have more party credits than we know what to do with. So it's awesome to be able to purchase those leggings and have them on hand in case somebody does need to try a size. Do you want to take the next one?
Yes. Okay, so let's go back to the website. The website fee is not optional, so it is $15 a month after your first 2 months. However, you can waive the fee when you have $600 or more in sales for the month. So if you're working the business, that's really pretty easy to do, and then you don't pay anything. There are no other fees with Zyia. There are no annual fees. There is no monthly minimum you have to meet to stay active. Now, we do have a minimum in a 6-month period, but the kit checks that box for your first 6 months, and then it's just $300 in the next 6 months. So essentially $300 every 6 months to stay active. However, back to being really young and new, I don't really see them even paying attention to that, to be honest. I don't know when that'll be a thing that it's triggered in their system, but so far it's not. So anyway, that's the only fee, is that website fee.
And Katie and I, in almost 3 years of being reps, neither one of us have ever paid that website fee. So it's really easy to get that $600 minimum, so that website fee is waived. So, okay.
Oh, wait, Monica, there's one question about that. For people who want to join for the discount, do they have to pay for the website after the first 2 free months? They do. But if they decide that they don't want to do this anymore, all they do is email customer service to cancel their account, and then it's done. So it's super easy. I absolutely love that there are no hoops to jump through when canceling. It's really no risk.
Yes. Okay, so as reps, we get a 25% discount on any of our purchases. With that being said, this is where it gets a little tricky when I talked about those Hostess Rewards. So we get a 25% discount, but back up, and we make a 20% commission. But if we have $1,000 in sales in a month, then Zyia will actually give us an extra 8% just for hitting that $1,000 goal. And so that means that we actually make a 28% commission, which is more than our 25% discount. So what Katie and I do, and what we recommend that our reps do, is pay full price through a party link. So you open up your own party link and you order through there. Not only are you going to earn commission on your own purchases, but you're actually going to earn Hostess Rewards. And those Hostess Rewards, like I say, add up very quickly, and it's a great way to expand your inventory. So I know that sounds a little confusing. Instead of getting your discount on the front end, you're actually getting it on the back end. So when we get paid every month, and so you'll make that up at the end instead of getting the rep discount up front. You already kind of covered the yearly fee and being active. Do you want to take where can reps sell?
Yes. So this is the really fun part. You can sell anywhere, and you can run this business however you want. I absolutely love that people can be creative with this, and we don't have a lot of restrictions. So when COVID's over and before COVID, you can do pop-ups in gyms. You can do, quite frankly, you could set a table out in front of your home and pull your rack out and put a sign in your yard and do it in your yard. You can take close to your friend's house. You could do it at a church. You could do it at a vendor show. You can do online parties, which is how Monica and I have built most of our business. I would say 98% of our business is done in online parties. And actually, I've been thinking about this, how COVID's kind of changing our business again. When Monica and I started, this was really meant to be a home-based party company where you would go to somebody's home and host parties. When we came along, I kind of feel like we changed it a little bit. We were like, we'd rather do it online. And then a lot of the companies started doing it online. And now after COVID, I really think it's going to even continue to push more into that online space, just because it's just so accessible for people, regardless of that. My point is that you can do this however you want. We've got some reps on our team who own gyms or studios, and they buy inventory and put their logo on it and hang it in their shop. There are really hardly any restrictions for it, which is really exciting. The only thing you can't do is get a sign that says Zyia Active and put it on your building, because we're independent reps, so we don't own the company. But other than that, there are really hardly any restrictions. You can do fundraisers for cheerleading teams or baseball teams, or really the sky's the limit. So if you're a creative person, if you like those thoughts and are thinking about those kinds of things, this is really, really fun for you, I bet.
Yes. And the last one, can I build a team? Absolutely. If you want to be in this for the long haul and make life-changing money, building a team is how you do it. My monthly checks are, I'm not very good at the percentages, but a very, very small percentage is actually my sales. The rest is the team that we have built. So you'll get that residual income by building a team. But if you're not, and a lot of people join and think they're just joining for the discount, like Katie talked about, and then they start to see that potential. Just like Katie, when she joined, it was just like, well, I might as well make some money I'm already wearing the clothes. I'll just share them and I'll make some money. But then when you start to see the potential with this business, then it makes you want want more, and then once you start adding to your team, and then they start adding to their team, and it just kind of starts to snowball. And I would have never guessed in a million years that in this amount of time that we would have, 1,300 reps on our team. And it just has started to happen. And that brings me to something else with this business, is the timing. We are just in a very sweet spot for a network marketing company. And Katie and I, last month was our biggest month that we'd ever had with a company. And it was right when COVID was going on. And we were just in awe of what was happening. And, it took us back to when we were at one of our summits, and one of the speakers was talking about how direct sales hit their exponential growth at 36 to 72 months. And we kind of looked at each other and we're like, okay, I think this is really happening. We're seeing that crazy growth happening right now. And it's just, you guys, if you join now, if you join, in 3 months, you're still in that sweet spot. We're in that sweet spot. We're in month 39 right now, and we have, they say, month 36 to 72. So we are just now starting to see that momentum, and we're feeling it, and our team is feeling it. And it's just a really exciting time to get into this business. So if you're even remotely thinking about doing it, now is the time to join. And we have about 30,000 reps now in the company, and it might sound like a lot, but if you compare it to other network marketing companies, we are just in our infancy. So it's really exciting. Katie, you want to add anything to that? And
that was great. I missed the one about how do we make commission. I think I'll go back and just circle. We kind of talked about it a little bit, but
go ahead. Yeah.
When you start, you earn 20% commission, but when you have $1,000 or more in sales for the month, you get an 8% bonus added. So then you are at 28% commission for the month. And as you rank advance through the company, you get more. And then you also, as you rank advance, earn a percentage of your team sales, which when you're starting, you look at that and you're like, that's almost nothing. But like Monica said, it's crazy. It's like the question of, would you rather have $1 million up front or a penny that doubles every day for 30 days? And it's like, by the end of that, it's like some crazy amount. I forget the amount of money, but it's like that. When you start, you can't see how you'll get there, but then it just starts happening. And that's the exponential growth, and that's been really, really crazy and fun. So my point is that number that you earn off your team seems small at first, but it just grows and grows and grows, because the people that you bring on, they bring on people, and they bring on people. And now Monica and I talk about how it's kind of like watching a runaway train, or like a forest burn or something. Like, we're just kind of like, we couldn't stop it if we tried at this point. And then there's a question about how many reps in each state. We're so big now that they don't really even share that information, but it was started in Utah, so I think that's probably the state. It used to be the state with the biggest amount of reps. But there's so much opportunity. Like, if you go after this and message 10 people and say, have you heard of Zyia Active? My guess is that only 2 of those 10 people will have said yes. So you guys, it is an untapped market. Like, no one knows about this company. Mm-hmm. So, and even if they do, I don't know, it's rare. And if they do, they have a good experience likely. So, and then again about the monthly fees. So the only fee we have is a $15 website fee, but that is waived your first 2 months as a rep, and it's waived every month that you have $600 or more in sales. So our goal for you would be to never pay that fee. Okay, what other questions or anything else you want to say, Monica?
I think we covered it all. Another thing, just real quick with Zyia, is they like to spoil us. So every month they run some kind of promo. This month they are running a promo for if you rank advance. In the month of May, you get a pair of custom Nike tennis shoes. So last month they gave us a bonus of $750 if we hit a certain volume, and also added some teammates. So, and then there's always trips, there's Apple Watches. I don't know. Every month they do something for us. So it's always fun to see what they're gonna offer, and it's fun to try to earn those every month. It's a way to keep you going and keep your business growing. So I think that is it. If there's no other questions.
That was a good reminder about the Nikes, because you guys could easily join today and really just bring one person along with you and say, like, let's do this together. Have a launch party in a few days. You don't even need your stuff to have a launch party, quite honestly, because your upline can help you host it. Have a launch party and you'll rank advance. And then you'll get Nikes. It's just really not that hard to get your first 2 rank advancements. Any ideas where we could look for reps in states? So I'm guessing you mean like to connect with other reps. That is something that I'd really love for us to have. So like in Beachbody, for example, we had Facebook groups for different zones of reps and states, and we're just not quite there yet as far as organization, to be honest. So we don't have that yet.
Yeah, we don't have that yet, but honestly, if you were to join and you wanted to connect with a rep, even in our team, I mean, it's like 1,300, you could always ask, is anybody in, Muhammad, Illinois, or, like Katie was saying, but for a lot of you hopped on, I mean, there's 3 of us that I can see right here on the call that live within 30 seconds of each other. But we still are able to build a big business. So I don't know if you were worried about saturation, or if you were wanting to connect.
That's a good point. I mean, Monica and I are probably in the top 20 of the people in the company, and we live next to each other. So it does, and we don't overlap. The great thing about this, and maybe we should add this, Monica, when someone buys from you, they're not locked into buying from you, which is so lovely. Because if you have friends that want to support you, like we have mutual friends, me and Monica and Shelly, we have friends that they shop around, which is so great because they don't feel pressure and it doesn't matter to us. I really have found that to be very freeing to just be like, buy from whoever you want. You're welcome to email customer service. I don't have that answer, other than I think Utah is the most, just because that's where it started, but I don't have that answer.
How often do they change the kit? Changes quite frequently these days, just because we have so many people signing up. I think in April, I don't even know how many times it changed. We never know. It's also based on inventory. So the kit that Katie posted in this group, we could be changing it tonight. We never know. It's just based on inventory and how quickly we go through it. Non-compete.
Yeah, so Zyia is really open to us being in other companies. When you get to a certain rank, though, you're supposed to only be with Zyia. So that's executive, and that would take quite a bit of effort and time. As far as Beachbody, is it Star Diamond, Monica?
I think it's Star Diamond.
I think it's Star Diamond. So Beachbody's rule is that you can join another company unless you are Star Diamond or above. But for Zyia, on Zyia's side, we're just like, yeah, come on over.
And even once you get to Zyia Executive, which is, a ways, if you email Zyia or talk to them about it, I think as long as if it was nothing that was related to activewear, I think they would be like, sure, you can continue with that. It just says that you have to contact them and have it approved. So
yes, they're very open to us being successful, and however they can help us do that, they typically do that.
Yes.
And then Brooke already rank advanced and just joined days before May 1st.
Yay.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Beachbody is it's a network marketing company that sells fitness programs. So they're a good, Beachbody coaches make great reps because they are in the fitness industry. Okay, anybody else?
I think so.
All right, I'll upload the recording and post it in that group. And there's one more question. Yes. Oh, yes.
Awesome.
We have a really amazing, we have a new team website actually just this year with all sorts of resources, but there are also a ton of resources on Facebook, not just from our team, but from other teams in the company, and people are very open to sharing. There's a graphics group, a group just devoted to graphics where you could just get everything you needed in terms of graphics to share with people from that group. So it's very easy to be successful. There are plenty of resources. Okay. All right, everybody. Thanks for being on. I'll post the recording once it uploads.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.